Alright folks, welcome back. I'll do one last shot at the bottle. Don't know if I'll hit because I don't think I have very good luck. But it's still pretty fun. The grouping seems fine, it's just, well, you know, I take comfort in the fact that John Sedgwick estimated that about 1 in every 142 shots in the Civil War actually hit the target. In the Crimea War, the estimate was 1 every 123. Fact is, for a variety of reasons, men often didn't hit their target. Not enough training, too much intensity of action to actually take the time to aim, too much battlefield smoke to see your target unless they were very close. So I can take some comfort in that. Granted, I have none of those excuses, but it's not caught up in logistics. Alright, so, breech closed. Give it a blow. Set our cap. And there's one of Harry Hef's Rebs in their plastic bottle-like uniform, packing me in McPherson's Ridge. Okay, well, thank God it's not up to me to defend McPherson's Ridge. One last try. This is getting sad. There we go. Blow it out. Remember, I hit the first time. Counts. You can see how fast you can load these things if you're deadly serious about it. Which, of course, in the war they were. I suppose I could try this shot standing, see if that does me any good. Usually sitting's actually easier, but it's not working for me, so I may as well try a standing shot. That didn't help. That's sad. Alright, I'm going to let the target be for a minute. Take a quick shot at that paper target. I'll hit something on it. You know, I am a bad shot with all of my guns, so it's probably just because I'm just not the best shot in the world. I'd say it's more disappointing. Worried that your gun's not working, or worried that you just can't work your guns? Both are a bit depressing. Now, these rounds do require some more work. See, they hard to chamber them beyond the fold. And I'm not sure if that's because the fold just happens to be at the end, or because the fold is stopping me from pushing them in. If it's the case of the latter, then that means this gun might not be fully chambering the rounds, which could explain why they're missing. Because they might not be engaging the full rifling. Hope that's not the case. Because that's not good for the barrel. Then again, the integrity of the barrel on the inside looks amazing, so. Alright. Let's see how that shot grouped. Take a quick look down the barrel. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can see how incredibly dirty it gets down there. I've only fired about 15 rounds, and it's already becoming a mess. That, before I started shooting, was a mirror finish in there. This is dirty stuff, black powder. One of the advantages of the breech loader is that fouling isn't going to get in the way of your ramming. This is why men tended to slow down their ramming speed as battles progressed. We had to clean their guns sometimes in the middle of a fight. Of course, the problem with the sharps is it's very difficult to clear out a clog in the vent hole. So I fired with that sharps. After about 60 rounds, nah, she's just not firing anymore. Okay, now I think that last shot I fired hit here, which is good. Again, it's overshooting, but ooh, that's a big bug. It is overshooting, or I'm overshooting. But if the grouping's good, then it's my fault, because that's really nice grouping. So it's probably just because I'm not compensating enough for the iron sights being preset to 100. So the gun is fine. Pity about the operator. But the truth about Civil War combat, it was less finesse in firing and more about being able to get into cover and then put as much lead down on your opponent as possible. As I said, based upon ammunition expenditures and casualty reports, John Sedgwick once basically narrowed it down to 1 to every 142 shots. And there are countless accounts from the Civil War of men firing too high. So it's, I mean, everyone fires too high. It's quite fascinating, actually. It's a phenomenon you don't really understand until you start actually shooting these things yourself. They are surprisingly hard to work with. Okay, that's chambered pretty nicely. So let's see if we can teach Johnny Bottle a lesson. So I only nicked him last time. Alright. Gonna get really low this time. Try to take advantage of this nah, it's not gonna do it. Alright. Finally! Nice and low. Alright, let's see what we did. Take that. Confederate. Yeah, that was one of, I don't know, Joe Davis's men? No, never mind. Getting a bit too personal to the Confederates there. Alright, let's see where we hit this poor Johnny Reb. Look at that, you poor bottle. Ugh. Oh, seriously? Huh. Alright. We hit it. Now, this could be because I've made the powder charges too low. Because I know it's a lot of black powder. This is fascinating. This is the experimental part. A lot of my black powder is coming out. When I'm closing the breech. So it could be I need to reduce my cornmeal. Because it could be that there's not enough power behind the bullet to actually penetrate the plastic. Which isn't usually a problem, believe me. When you put in 50 grains of powder, oh yeah, it goes right through. It demolishes it. So, why don't we try again in just a moment.